Hello, hello. I am here trying to you. Come on. What are you supposed to? Okay. There we go. I think. Yay. Got hooked in. Just going to do some stuff. Plunk on some art that I'm old. Come on up, sweetie. There's my girl. What's up, Monroe? You just have to mess up when I'm doing paying attention to something other than you, huh? Yes. My pretty girl is awake from wherever she was. Right, Monroe? Yes, I've got this here, so you must come up and pay attention. I move it so she can be part of hanging out with me, and she goes to the food bowl. What's this? Oh, I hate those. Let's see. Let's set up my stuff. There. I am going to share the screen. There we go. A little there. Wait for it to load and do its stuff. Yeah, I know. Just doing some art here. If oops, don't want out 12. Let's or this a bit. You okay, Monroe? Yeah, you had a sneezy. You had a nasty sneezer. Yes, you did, darling girl. You can come help me? Here, let's see. Oh, you like that, don't you? You like that. Okay, here. Look up here. See up here? Up here. Yes, you know that. Purr, purr, purr. Okay. Nope. Monroe. Pretty Monroe. Pretty Monroe. You just so lonely. You were playing and having a nap somewhere. How am I supposed to know? Eh? How am I supposed to know? Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. You such a suck. Yeah. That's my girl. Oh, what's Boomerlass doing? One of the geckos. Here's one of the geckos making noise. Cannot be a MadCat chat without moving the camera at least once a night. Let me see. Sometimes get one or two of the geckos jumping about the cresties anyway. Yes, sweetie. You're back. And you're making sure I can't use my pad. Okay, what can I use? Nothing. Nothing. You must fully pay attention to me. I am the lord of your domain. I am the lord of you. I am the lord of everything that you have. Go! Oh, that must have hurt. You silly little button. Hello, whoever's here. Just playing with the kitty cat. See, she doesn't even use her claws often. Someone ran away. Okie day. Okie day. Okay. She attacks her tail quite a bit. Loves it. And no, I did not get rid of my Bubba. Just because my tea was rancid in it. This is my water bottle now. So, cold water. Your hot chocolate. Some of my favorite things in the world besides this little boo. And my husband, of course. And it's all well. All well in the kitty land. Right, my Rosie? It's my Monroe. I shall do this. What, was my hand behind you? That's horrible. What would have I been doing with that? So this is progress of trying to get art done. I'm quite sure everyone who has a kitten or a puppy or a gecko or a bird or anything, and children, family, people, anything, really, that you come in contact with the daily. I'm going to help you draw, Mom. I'm going to help you with whatever you're doing. I don't care what it is, Mom. Oh, look. Tender little spots in the artwork. I must grab the pen right now. Right now? Right now. Right now. Yes, you must grab the pen right now. Whoop. Whoop. I got it done without you helping. Ha ha. That's not a very easy game, Mom. Because I have talent. No, don't want it like that. So, she's a helping. Aw, good work. You made me have a good scribbly line. Oh, that's why. I'm playing with the eraser side. Oh, no wonder. Let me see there. Let me see there. Oh, you got your big teeth coming in, are you? You get your big teeth coming in. There we go. Notice the little ones popping out. Now you get the big ones popping in. Hey. Pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. Okay, what you gonna do now? Oh, you're gonna attack it that way. What you gonna do? Say hello, everybody. Hello, anyone who's looking at this. Hello. Hello. Oh, no. No hellos? No hellos for the camera? Yeah, I know. I'm being crazy. But, hey, I might be able to teach her to say hello to the camera by waving at it or something. Have people going, "Aw, isn't that cute? She's eating your finger." Having fun, Monroe? Okay. This is apparently ending up to be a Monroe show. Even though she doesn't say hi to the camera or anything. It's a Monroe show. Monroe show. Show. Yo show. Well, that's even better, right? What? What did you find? Oh no, is Puma doing something? Yep, Puma must be doing something. And out she goes to play with the other kitty. Like I said, it's not a Sherry show until I have to move the camera. Yeah, I actually sometimes do that as well when I'm I sometimes do that when I am erasing. I'll blow on the paper. Brain work. I sometimes blow on the machine to get rid of the get rid of eraser powder, or whatever you call it. So I don't know what to call that phenomenon when people do that, except for maybe old techers. Old techers, that sounds good. Old techers. That's mine. Old techers. I'd write that down before I forget it. That's going to have to be washed. Okay. I remember when first got in uh, video discs and discs. And we were trying to, some of us were caught up with trying to rewind the disc to go back to the rental place. Yeah, that's another old thing now, is a rental place. Not that I miss the rental the rental outlets. I mean, I don't miss the people. Sometimes it wasn't so bad talking to another person who was getting video. Most of the time it was just listening to a whole bunch of kids discuss the relevancy of Dragon Balls opposed to Beyblade. Beyblade. I mean, okay, that is fine and enough. I just did not care. So it wasn't the most thrilling for going to me anyway, to go to a video store. I mean, it was what we had at that time, so that's where we went. Nothing more, nothing less, you know. That's a sucky line. Well, that's a sucky line for that. Hello, hello, whoever is in here. You can say something or not say something, either which way. I am still going to talk at you. If you have a problem with me talking at you, then wrong place. Let's see. Old video stores is what I was mentioning about with that. Whoever's here, Oh, Esther! Thank you for coming in to visit. I'm glad you showed up. Always appreciate people coming to say hi and everything else. I hope you're feeling okay today. How's Puppins doing? Do we have a Pippin or do we have a Venus? Venus? Really? Was it a Venus? Right, Venus. Venus? Piper or Venus. Right. Have you decided yet? Whisper, whisper, I still like Piper. So what I'm doing here is I am making a jackalope. Just for the heck of it. Well, actually not just for the heck of it. I heard someone say in their they were joking around in their video and they mentioned a jackalope, so I thought I'd be amusing and make them a jackalope. It's not great. It's not perfect. It's not a severe amount of work. Except for me, I have it takes me a little bit with the way my hands go at times. Okie dokies. Back to work. Talk to you later if you're around. Thank you for showing up and showing the love. Thank you very much, Esther, for coming along. I love that you showed up. I love when people come along and say hello. I am really messed up tonight. So back to work. Off you go. And maybe I'll see you later. Probably tomorrow or something. We'll see. Take care. and have fun. Smile as if you mean it. Um, what was that saying? Someone had. Um, do it until you use it until you. Oh, for goodness sakes, I can't remember that saying, and we said it all the time. Arlo would know. I'm not going downstairs to bug her. She was not feeling good earlier. Yes, well, she's probably somewhat awake, but I'm still not going to go bug her. Just because. Just because. One. Okay. There. Nope. There. Lock it. There we go. So Esther came along. I'm quite sure someone else has been hiding out in the foyer somewhere. Because usually, usually is one or two other people around. What's that doing? Oh wow, it's full racing today. Okie dokies. Hmm. Do this. Okay, it's got all the lights. Good. Now, okay. Oh. Okay. That. Oh, come on. selection. Oh, I hate doing this sometimes. Sometimes it just does not like to work the way it's supposed to. Either that or I'm messing it up real bad, which is a possibility. Oh, sticky keys, that's why. Nope. Keep forgetting about that one. That, okay, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Undo. Undo. Oops. Okay, well, it doesn't want to do that part, but that's fine because I can make another one of that easy. Type, filter, select, verse. Okay, as long as I don't hurt any of the lines, then that's fine. I'm going to do this mostly as a quick-ish coloring. So it won't take long. And she is right. It is kind of cute, I suppose. I mean, I don't think as much about it as I was taught in the Disney Manor in the first place. So, and Disney was, at least, fairly known for being cute. Did that change my brush type? Hard round, okay. No, it's still the hard round. Maybe because it's a smaller nib size. Virtual fun. There we go. Very cute. They had said either a jackalope or a chupacabra. Okie dokies. I'll just set up the eyes here. What color do I want the there we go. Maybe too dark for what I want it to be. Okay. Yes, I know I'm no good at singing. What are you doing, Monroe? Get out of there. Monroe? Yeah, down now. Out of there. Now. Going into new spots, huh? Making new messes? Puma teaching you stuff again, huh? Yeah, silly girl. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, looks cute. Okay. Next color. I don't know what to do with the next color. What is a good bunny rabbit color? Is it gray? Do a light brown for the base back. Yeah, I know. Even though I can paint outside the lines, I like to stick with inside the lines as much as possible. It's less to mess around with. The fun of layers. I'm not too um, versatile when it comes to the art programs, amazingly enough. But what I was working on, for the most part, did not deal did not fully deal with computers. It was mostly, well, at first it could have been, but we didn't have computers in the department at that time. Yes, I'm old. Live with it. Yeah, we didn't have computers at that point to help us with things like that. So I learned computers on my own for the most part. Um, I did not learn the paint programs or anything like that. I'm learning bits and pieces of it as I go along, how to use that. Mostly I've done clerical when it comes to computers. So I said, oh, clerical's a little, not too different in a sense. Because you're trying to get together something into a format which can be, you know, used by other means. That's why. Okay. I see. Oops. But I've never been always liked doing artwork in more of a classical line, which let's make this smaller. Down to 4. There we go. 4 works beautifully. But like I was saying, it just was not something I've really worked on. The art programs. I've done it myself, like I said. The I use different kinds of art programs. Usually not specifically to artwork like this. A little there. White in here. Um, it's funny how teachers assumed what you would definitely do for the rest of your life, uh, because of your interests at the point of time that you do up any like those traits. Um, uh, Traits projects that say exactly what you're good for. But at one point in time, we actually thought, you go to work, you do well, and uh, you're in that job for a really long time. Whoever you worked for was going to take care of you if you did good work, and get rid of people who didn't do good work or were trouble. Which I found was not exactly so. Had one of the months where you bust your rump and they don't even notice it's you. They don't even know who's done what. So it's interesting, to say the least. Very interesting how things go. You're all ready to Look out into the brave world. I respect any businesses which do think of their employees first, or not specifically first over the best of the, not specifically, not over the um, company per se, but for instance, there was a story told by there was a story told by Brian Barczyk one time, and I've had an experience close to that. I wasn't the boss. I was clerical, and clerical gets a bum rap sometimes because I guess people are used to TV shows where, you know, the secretary's sitting there just doing up their nails or something like that. But to be completely honest, this is the person who can make or break your business. Easy. And when it comes to bringing in a resume to a place, they can make or break you if they're working for a good company or a good boss. The boss that I was working for was a really nice man for, oops, sorry, sweetie. And he had a whole bunch of people coming in for interviews. Hey, how are you? Come on in, sit down, have a chat. And say hi, don't say hi. Either which way, thank you for coming in today. Oh, wow, I'm rhyming now. Another one. Anyway, as I was saying, so there were a whole bunch of people coming in for this job. It was greenskeeper work, and he needed quite a few people for this job because it's 3 different golf courses. So he handed me all the resumes to check over and look at and see if they balanced out for the job. So I did that, and I gave him back to him notes, blah blah, everything. I was pretty good at trying to do as much as possible to give my boss a break from that. I mean, he was a busy man. I like to give him a break from having to look at something a couple dozen times. I mean, just notes would tell him exactly what was there. You know, and I put in a note for him. So we had these interviews. That was great. So one guy came by and you know, most of them said hi to me, no problem, went their own way. So this one guy calls up the next day, asks for my boss. It's like he's out on the greens. What do you mean he's out on the greens? He's out at one of the golf courses doing his job. Oh. Could you tell him so-and-so called? Yes, I shall do so. About 2 hours later, call again. Hello, so-and-so. Is he back yet? He's not back. You sure? Yeah, he kind of goes past my desk, so I'm sure. Okay, tell him so-and-so called. And each day he'd call every hour to 2 hours in order to find out if my boss was in. And then said he was supposed to call by this day. What's he doing? I said, he's working on it today, last day that this went on. And I said, he's working on it today when he comes back from where he's gone. The guy called me a liar. And each day he'd been starting to call me a liar and that I wasn't saying things, I wasn't telling my boss, etc., etc. So after the last call of him calling me a liar and saying that I was just told to avoid them, should have got answered by now, blah, blah, blah. I went in with all the paperwork, which I was working on each one of the people who had come in for it. And I said, here they are, and said, you done the references on it and everything? And I said, yeah. And he said, I'm hiring them all. I says, oh, them all. He says, okay, which one gave you trouble? I said, this guy. This is what he said here. This is what he said here. Everything was documented. And the boss said, oh, okay. Called that guy up right away and before the others and said, did well, blah, blah, blah. However, no one treats my secretary like that. Everyone was being hired. Now everyone's being hired except you. So never, ever mess with the clerical. Because, don't call the clerical liars. You just are not going to get away with that. Well, some people do, and some places do because they don't care about their employees or the way the employees are treated. You have to put up with it, right? But this boss, he would not put up with someone trying to push around the employee, saying that they're lying or that anything, or call them names. Well, he did call me a couple names. That's a couple of things that went on the list for it. But yeah, he did not get anywhere after that, and my boss even put him on a little list of people never to hire, which to me was okay because the guy just was not someone any of us wanted there with that kind of attitude. Going to do something with my pen here. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. Color. Swatches, gradients, patterns. What is that? Ah, okay, that was not what I wanted. Oops. actually, that was a place I loved working for. The people were great. My boss was really nice, really wonderful person, and it was fun. I mean, these people were great people to work with. The customers, well, you would think that people having a day of, going out in nice, well, downtown, small, whatever, somewhat clean atmosphere, I guess, uh, at least outside, around nice plants, beautifully manicured lawn, all the pretty stuff, birds chirping and all that other crud. Um, you'd think they would be much happier than they were, because they'd call up about the dumbest things. And there was one. I just could not believe this woman. But then again, I worked in animal care as well, so I've heard some pretty dumb things. But I always had the phone over here, and I had a wrist rest over on this side, which I didn't use for my wrists. I used for putting my arm on. Got this call from this lady. She's like, when can we go out on the greens? And I looked everything up, and I said, okay, you're at the Rundle, and they have a frost warning, or frost right now, so you can't go on it until the frost is gone. Well, when will that be? When the sun comes out and melts the frost off and dries it, you'll be able to go out on the greens and play. What does that have to do with it? What do you mean, what does that have to what? What does the sun have to do with it? I want out on the greens. Yes, but there's frost on the greens. Right, so what does the sun have to do with that? With me not being able to go out on the greens? Well, there's frost on the greens, and if the frost isn't melted off, you can't go on the greens. Yeah, but what does the sun have to do with it? The sun melts the frost. This went on for about 15 minutes. I'm not kidding you. And after I got off the phone with her, I just turned, took my headrest, put it on my desk, and just went boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh, get that memory out of my head. I'll never get out of my head, but it's just, what does the sun have to do with it? What kind of question is that? I never have been so confused with people until that one. And the secretary who worked for the main boss of the building was watching and just chuckling her head off under her breath. And then once I did that, she's like, good customer? Yeah, good customer. That was, I don't have the right words for it, so I can't really make much more of a statement than ay, 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 ay. It was just brutal trying to get there's no way I could have gotten to her, like gotten her to understand me. She just wanted out on those greens, and it didn't matter what way or why. Just couldn't handle the factor that the world was not on her schedule. Always find that amusing. Because, it's not only people like that one. It's a lot more crazy, a lot more what the huh, a lot more why the heck did you think that? Or, I mean, I normally believe in the no question is a stupid question. It's just the way things are. I mean, questions are questions. Then there is, well, stupid. Just out of this world. Everything has to go their way. Stupid. Nothing happens in their world without their say so. They'd love a weather generator. They wouldn't care if people's crops were dying because of something they did. All of those fun, wonderful humanoid attitudes that I hate. Oh, that's a little too much. And can't help but hate those attitudes. And normally I don't say that no, that's wrong. I do say that. And I do say I hate certain things. And I hate certain types of people. Which mostly goes to, people who treat others like dirt. That's about it. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes people don't. If you accidentally hurt someone's feelings, you don't mean it, and that's one thing. If you go out to hurt people's feelings, that's another. Or hurt people specifically. So, big difference between not realizing something would hurt someone and doing it on purpose because you know it would. Then there's getting revenge. I can't say anything bad about that. I have done that before. The getting revenge deal. One friend of mine, he had a tendency of putting his foot in his mouth. Okay, not had, he still does. but he survives. I don't know how I didn't kill him. Anyway, which time should I say? Oh, friend of his had been a boyfriend of mine. And he was still friends with this ex-boyfriend of mine. Now that ex had made sure to have me ostracized from a lot of stuff I had been in. Not the friend, the ex. And the friend did whatever that ex said. So he, myself, and this other person were going to go to a movie. In fact, I remember it was Legend. I mean, we were bored out of our minds, but it was Legend. Bored until, Tim Curry showed up. And it was good. But, so we're sitting there. My one friend is reading this other friend's comics. And, the other friend was getting a little miffed about that. And then he got this call. And he turned to me and said, "Okay, Sherry, go home. We're going to the movie with so-and-so, your ex." I'm like, wait a minute. You're the one who invited us here. Yeah, but, your ex, Gord, and I are going to this show. Really? He said, yeah. And Gord, different Gordon than the one we live with. "Hi, how you doing? Come on in, sit down. Take a break." Anyway, this friend, Gord, the one who doesn't live with us, turned to him and said, "No, I'm going to the show with Sherry because we invited her. You can choose whether to go to the show with us or with her ex." And he was like, "Well, he's on the way." "Yeah, and your point. You're the one who invited him after we decided to bring her. No chance you're BSing with that." And it came down to that, and he chose, kindly decided to call up the ex and say, "Gordon and I invited Sherry, so we're going with Sherry." Of course, ex got upset. Gord got on the phone, pulled the phone away from our friend, and just said right out to my ex, "Too bad for you. Take a hike. We asked her first. You're not our god. Screw off. You want to stay friends with me? You're going to learn to treat people better." And that was that. So I didn't realize that my friend had braces. And I also did not realize that he broke out in bad pimples and hives when he had milk. Or did. We'd gone to a restaurant for a few, and which was right beside the theater. just for a drink of pop and such. We were not old enough for a drink. And he said to order for him, and Gordon did. I was like, dude, if you're allergic to something, don't drink it. And if you know that stuff gets caught in your braces, don't take it. Not my fault. Live. Yeah, he was mad at me, blamed me for it all because he knew I was mad at him, so he blamed me. Not that I did it all. I was like, no, you did it to yourself by peeving off Gordon, because Gordon was not the easiest of people when you peeve him off. You don't peeve this person off. Ooh. If I do too much more, it is going to be too much. I mean, I could put a whole bunch of little weird whatever's in there or something, but I think it will do as it is. So neither one of you will want to say who you are, huh? That's okay. Just the fact that you're here to watch and see what's going on, cool enough for me. But. Okay. Oh no, I have to do an export with it. This is the part that I hate doing, because of the factor that it sometimes it behaved. You two, stay there. This thing is behaving with you here, so you stay. Stay. Oh. Damn it. Okay. That doesn't matter. It's saved. It's saved. Good. Okay, now I'm going to close this. No, I don't want it to save as a Photoshop one. This one is too cute. Do I make it into a... No, not another one. I already have one. For him. So this one is just going to be closed off. No. Now, what did I want to work on? I did do another drawing. I can open it. I have... Oh, maybe? I don't know why everything is working nice and cleanly at this moment, but I am not going to say too much about it, considering the factor that subscribers might change their minds. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. I want there. Down here. Not that far down, apparently. Back up here. There we go. A couple pictures of Uber. Okay. There we go. Sometimes I just get I'll start drawing and it'll become almost in a sense a flash of inspiration. Where it just becomes easy to where I'm drawing it works into a certain person or a specific person, and it's like, oh, that does look like so and so, so might as well keep on going with it and build on, which is clockwise, counterclockwise. There we go. So I have built upon these type of things. Because it works. Yes. Good. Okay. Next business of order. Let's get these hook all these parts together. So I can, okay. Wait. Undo. There we go. Now, that go. That go. Okay, that's going to be a pain in the rope. Now, what made it? I already said earlier that I have this. I'm not very art program coordinated. Most of my art has always been classical or what would be considered as drawing specifically. Just basically drawing. Haha, good. I can make some really weird sounds. It's okay if that erases in the middle there, because the thing is that this is going to be colored in anyway. Same with these, but I don't want the lines to be erased. That's the main thing. So I'll do for inside. This one off and get rid of a lot of the inside color. Too long. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to make the head a little smaller on this. Yeah, sometimes I make weird sounds when I'm doing stuff. Some weird sounds up there. Yeah. Sure, you do stuff with man. I think I'm going to be crud. Well, back we go. So I could do here, like so, here a bit, here a bit, and here looks like it's fine. Here. Have to know the way your stuff goes, or you make a mess. Criminy. Okay, I know that line. That line is easy enough to reproduce, so that's not going to be a problem. You have to know what you can and cannot do. So, drives me nuts when people tell me what I can and cannot do when it comes to art or certain other things. I know what I can draw. I know pretty much what I can't do. So it does drive me nuts when people try to say some things. Okay, why don't you do it this way? Well, no, I don't like that actually. I don't. what I mean is, hey, howdy, howdy, how you doing? Come say hi or don't or do or whatever. I'm just yakking and drawing. Oh, wrong color. Actually, I should go for a darker tone brownish here instead of an actual black. Haha. So the thing is that it gives the picture more personality if you use the color just a slight bit off black in the color range of what you're doing. But that's not going to be the same color as what's in there. It just looks like a black line. So, that line's not big enough in this one, so I make the line bigger. Yay! And if no one else is going to cheer, I shall do it for myself. Crud cakes. Boo! Darn. That's, you know, I do that. That is it. Interesting. Oh well. I can use a heavy line on this because of the factor that it's not quite so much a mock-up, but it's a base. I went up that part. Base lines. I think I'm going to. There we go. Just there. For the inking, what they taught us in animation, yes, I went through animation. I went through quite a few things. People would wonder why, but maybe I'll tell you someday. Why? Why? Check that. I'm just going to use the eraser at a smaller nib size. Mine's good. I have some long stories, and I hope you don't mind, but oh, cold-blooded. Okay, no problem. Hello, how you do? All right, that's underneath. Third time right. That's a good one. Okay, where was I? trying to figure out what I was saying here. Oh, yes. Where I should have gone first. Not liking people telling me what I can and cannot do. It's not a factor of, you know, not liking people to tell me my business or whatever. It's my, for instance, is I went off work for workman's comp, not workman's comp, but for um, for disability issues. The reason being is because we found out that I had fibromyalgia, and with other issues that I had, it was making it rather difficult with work. I mean, I wasn't remembering things that I did every single day. I'm not talking, um, you know, something hard. I'm talking about a base of my job I did every day for the last 40 years or whatever it was I was there. Things I should not have been messing up. Things I knew better, but I could not get it through my head. And each day I messed it up. Same thing, different thing, different thing that I messed up the other. It just, every day I was not doing my work properly. I was getting maybe, cripes. My boss had every right to fire me if he had wanted to, because I was messing up so badly. Must have been at least 75% I'd mess up. It's not good. It's very bad. And I've been proud of the fact that I used to do my work, especially when it came to data entry, at a 95 to 99% accuracy. Well, there were 100% as well, but you always have to put in that one line and whatever. Anyway, I was very proud of being able to do extremely good work. And I wasn't able to anymore. I was not remembering anything. Then people would say, oh yeah, you just do sticky notes. I had sticky notes all over the side of my screen, plus all the way, all over the place, notes and papers, and they're all the same notes, same things. And I tried to look up what I was doing, and I couldn't find it. Yet it was all over the freaking place. That's bad. Yet my doctor was saying, well, you're not taking into consideration, you know how to do things. You're better at things than you figure. It's like, okay, I know I have been doing things very well, or had been. I know I had quite a few capabilities with the work I did because I was good at it. However, I no longer was. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even remember things 5 minutes later. And try to do the job or a job and do less than 25% or 25% or less efficiency, I'd be fired. Like I said, the boss I had every right to have fired me at that point. And he did not because he had been working with me quite a bit before and he could see the trouble I had trying to get my work done. Um, so he was not firing me because he didn't want me to lose my job because he knew as well. So no way I could have gotten another job with saying, oh yeah, I got fibromyalgia, that's why I lost my job because I did this. Okay, I could have lied, but what would lying do when you can't even speak properly half the time? I mean, I know I'm speaking okay now, which is pretty interesting actually, but I can't do that on a regular basis. I forget, I slip up, okay, people slip up, but you can't do that kind of slip up at work. I mean, why would a person hire me if they knew I could not remember something I was told 5 minutes ago? Then I'd have to have it written down every time in a sticky note so I could see what it is to do a small amount of items or whatever. I couldn't do what I was doing before, but how many jobs accept a person who can't remember? And oh, you could, um, what's the word I'm looking for? You could always, um, you could always do work that is uh, volunteer work. You don't get paid for many volunteer jobs. Don't be telling me to go for a volunteer job when what I need is to pay my bills. She didn't understand that. She didn't, but her thought was these things she had read in their books about people who had fibromyalgia. Um, and the reference was that if they did not have um, something to, they did not have something they could, like this. If they did not have something they could do on a regular basis, if they did not have a schedule of something, they would kill themselves, which I found very interesting because most of the time I looked at anything, the reasons that the people considered killing themselves or mentioned such a thing when it came to fibromyalgia was that people gave up on them. The people in doctors and such would give up on them. And people did not believe it. And after a while of not understanding or not trying to find out about the illness, because the way it is of, you could be okay one day and the next day you're just flat out. A lot of people, they'd be down called or whatsoever, and their moral support would literally dump them. And you don't blame them. Why would you want to have someone who's not able to do the dishes or not able to cook or anything, but they're at home looking at their computer all day or doing something on their computer that doesn't take much movement, or just looking out a window or something like that, because of the factor that they having trouble with movement, right? And that, I believe, is more of a killer for people with the fibro affliction than not having a job to go to. Even though we have learned with the pandemic that an awful lot of people do not do well without a job. Hello, Derek. How ya doing, my dude? Come to uh, spreading loves. That's the arrow. What I am drawing right, it's already drawn. I'm just doing the line work here, and because I don't use the art programs the same way as people who have learned how to use them. Stop me. Oh, okay. I'll say it really quick. I created kind of a snake dog for people because a lot of people in our group like snake and dogs. So I am doing that. Yeah, well, it does, doesn't it? I mean, this part is up here, but I take that as the as a section down. So snack dog. Yep. Thank you. You like it? I'll make it a little bigger to give you a better look at it. I should have been doing that in the first place because, well, I don't see the best sometimes. Oh yeah, I can actually see it that way. Duh. Uh, yeah, it's like I said, I'm just doing the lines for it and enjoying being able to just yap away and all that other fun stuff. So you're done work and in for the unconscious time. Thank you. Going to be doing scales. This is the baseline art that I'm going to use. And then when I actually make the creatures, then I add in whatever detailing, like scales and fur, whatever. Fur is just color on these mostly. But yeah, so I can make these for whoever wants them. And such. Did you want one? Make you a doggy stick. What can I do here? Oops. I figured if people wanted something for a giveaway or anything, it would be cool. Oh, no. I just send you this over the internet type things. You just tell me. Um, oh, you've already told me your favorite colors, haven't you? Yeah, I believe so. So, have a good night. Keep up that love bit. Oh, unboxing an address. Oh, okay. I'll do yours with pencil crayons and markers then. Just write it. Yeah, you want a pick. So I will print one. I'll print one of these out and then color that way. Let me do a base color and then color over. I can do some pretty good. Yeah. Toss me your address, and that'd be great. I have my stickers coming in as well, so I'm guessing you'd want one or two of those. Thank you very much, Derek. Bring in love and save the frogs. Want a sticker too? I shall get you a sticker too. So I'll just write it down here with a real pen. On paper and sticker. Okie dokies. And I am calling these guys. I'll just do this. Nope, wrong one. I don't want to write it on there on pen. Oh. Where's my layers? Here. Here. What the heck? Is there a... Dang nabbit. Hello, hello, whoever else is there. Where is the brushes, plugins, layers? Oops. Layers. There we go. Add a layer with the text. You too, Derek. Take care. Have fun. Picking some sticks. That I shall do. Come on, you silly. Okay, I have to show that. And this I'm doing with the text. I'm actually really fucking frick. There we go. Get rid of that. That instead. There. Learn it somehow. No way. So we still have a monster. I actually like that name. Okay. This is the neck dog. That's the perfect type of font for this too. Camera. 95 point. Not bad. But I think I'm going to make it a little bigger. Neck dog. Okay. Do some blending options. Hello, hello. I see someone else is here. How are you doing? Come on in, take a seat. Hang about. Enjoy the time here. What is the color overlay right now? Oop. Whoa, whatever that did was pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know what I did. Had an overlay. Ooh. Okay. Shadow. liking. What else can we do? Put her in satin. Ooh. Contour. Oh yeah. Okay, what do we have for texture? No. Give it a bit more depth. Invert. Hello, hello. How do you do? Trying to put this as a new style. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Andromeda. Okay. Layer invert. I kind of like that. I'm not crazy about that. Let's take a look at satin and see. Oh. Maybe I will remove the pattern and color overlay. Color overlay. There we go. Pattern. Oop. Taking it. Okay. Where is that? Come on. Show it off. No. Scrap that. Inner glow. Center. Choke. Choke on it. Contour. And down to 2. Thought we were up to 3 for a few moments there. Can I anti-alias this? Yeah. I don't like the way that's hooking up. So change this one to a Goldwork seal. Okay, inside. Linear. Um, hey, love.
Hey. Podcasting.
You okay?
You podcasting?
Yes, I am.
Does that work?
Huh? At this hour? Yes. This is sometimes the best time I get people to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Or the back? Or legs? Both? Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, I like that. And I'm going to add outer bolt. That a base blue. Green or no. Yes, I admit that I do not understand any of these things that I'm clicking on. I am just trying to find something that looks good. Um, okay. Baby blue. That top is looking pretty chromy though. I think I can get the contour, that texture. Mm. I'm not sure exactly. And now I've forgotten what story I was on. I guess I'd have to go back and check. Let's see. Hmm. Uh, snap. itchy ear. Must radiant overlay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's stick at that. Let's dither it just for the heck of it. Radio? No. Angle? No. Reflected? No. Diamond? No. Linear? Base? There we go. That's better. Yeah. Multiply that sucker. Put a little more purple in it. Maybe. Let's try purples. Top. New. Now, this is the trouble when you start to try doing things a little bit more, because sometimes you do overdo it. There we go. Now, is it the satin that's doing that? No. Is the texture? No. Inner shadow? No. Outer glow? No. So what part is that? The actual gradient overlay? No. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Well, will it burn? Screen it. Color dodge. Let's change that. Maybe to okay, and oh, interesting. Okay. Hmm. This drop shadow I have as multiply. Maybe hard light. Hard light works with that. Screen. Nope. Color dodge. Linear dodge. Hmm. Oops. Apparently that don't work like that. Nope. Fine. No dividing and conquering here. Hue. Hue. Luminosity. Okay. Change that. No noise. Okay. Hmm. Color. Okay. Let's see if this one makes it. Nope. Interesting. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Do-do-do-do. Not quite sure. I know I just want to get something that looks good, but for some reason this isn't quite hitting on what I want. Exclusion. Difference. Okay, well. So with everything I've got, a whole bunch of stuff has just knocked out everything else. Okay, well. I believe that just means I have to do other stuff. First thing, bevel and emboss. Inner bevel technique. Let's try a chisel hard bevel. Okay. Soften it a bit. Kind of icy. Use global light. Yeah, that works. Has that. Linear light. Yes. Okay. Yeah, about the same here, but much lighter. Okay. Contour. Texture. Okay, that looks good. Now, inner shadow. Multiply. Red. That's not going to be good red. I don't think. Well, let's try that. And give it a I see. Okay. Get okay. So, and two people are still with me. Wow. Either that or you put it up there just to keep rolling as I run through. Appreciate it. Um, doesn't matter, it's going to be long, so no biggie. Drop shadow. Wait, it's going to be long? It's a series. Series stream. Series stream equals long stream. Okay. Okay. Another drop shadow. I kind of like that. Oh, outer glow. Another drop shadow. Yeah, it gets dry when I doing stuff like that. Snack dog. Okay, I'm just going to layer one. Which I'm going back to our drawing. Not drawing, but between my work. It was messed up a bit. Okay. Spoon two. Okay. Yeah, I made it a little bigger here. Make it bigger on the tail a bit. That's because I changed the outline a bit here. Yeah, I have a tendency of doing a lot of cleaning up and re-cleaning up of sections. So actually, I think I'm gonna put here. Mostly showing the top of my head. It's not very, oops, not very conductive to talking, and most people's gone to bed anyway. Someone gets up though, and comes along, they'll say something to me somehow. Or in the chat, say, hey there. We're not here, but we're being supportive. And cool. Being supportive is good. And no, I'm not being sarcastic or anything like that. I'm just yakking for the sake of yakking. But not yakking for the sake of being rude, crude, or anything else. Just yakking away where I do, not yakking away where I don't, whatever. matter. This is one of you, so if you like me chattering, tell me so. If you don't like me chattering, tell me so. Or don't. When you say hi, I say hi back. You come. Oh, I'm coming up with crazy stuff. Oh, yes. As I was saying about, so my doctor didn't want to put me on long-term disability, not because of the factor that she didn't think um, that it would have been any value to me, but because she thought that I would be at a high risk, in a high risk category of killing myself due to not having schedule and stuff to do, etc., etc. And I respect her for her choice and the care that she wanted to give. But, you know, she didn't seem to realize either that I thrive on having my own schedule, which is doing it as I do it. I should set my schedule up a bit, actually set my schedule up a bit in a sense. But what I'm trying to say is I strive without other people being in my face. I have told our prospective bosses, you know, they like to, there's a question that some use, which is basically how much you like to be, to have people watching over you, watching over your work. And to me, the less the boss bothers me, the better. I just don't like people in my face. Tell me what I've got to do, give it to me, and go away. Which is something I can't do with with my fibro. Because, of course, I can't remember things with my fibro. Always a pain in the ropes somehow. Anyway, my answer to them has always been the less the better. And I don't think my doctor understood or knew that for me. The loss of someone being there trying to hold my hand, the better. And it was frustrating that everything had come down to people holding my hands. Didn't even consider that. I didn't say it to her. She was adamant in her thoughts, and I was adamant in mine. She, of course, didn't think I did better per se, because I hadn't lost the weight or blah blah blah. But if you look at it, I haven't lost the weight because I've had one, it's really easy to get junk food here, and two, just part of the reason I've been having trouble has been because of over being overly watched over, too many chiefs trying to tell me where to go. Um, I mean, even out of work, it seemed like work because I would have different doctors to go to. I'm not talking, one or two doctors to go to. I have one doctor for my sleep apnea, which is fine. I like him. He's a really cool guy. One doctor for my liver, which we really weren't doing much about, except for seeing him a couple times a year, got on a new program, new medication, which has extraordinarily helped because apparently my liver was at the start of stage 3, which is hard to recover from apparently. The medication that I was put on had me recover. My liver is almost fully better. I say almost because it's never going to be completely better. It's just it's not at stage 3, but there still has been an awful lot of damage to it from my body attacking itself. And that's another part of the frustration. When your body's attacking itself, what do you do when your body is attacking itself? You pretty much live with it. Your body attacks and is trying to kill itself. making some starts with this. Okay. That's giving me an idea. People say I do an awful lot. But, let's fix that a little bit. Doesn't look great like that. I still like the idea. Down here. Still doing it? Yes, I am still doing it. Clear at night. Yes. Clear at night. don't think I'm gonna talk unless I figure someone's in here. For right now, I'm not figuring anyone's in here. So, I might talk. I don't know. Yeah, I was saying something big important, I guess. I had quite a few doctors to deal with. Like I said, not just a regular doctor, and maybe the one who takes your radio around. But had the um, regular doctor, a doctor I'd go to about eating, the liver doctor, a other whatever doctor. It's just too much. It's just too much. looks like two of you have left your system on to watch me till the end. Thank you very much. Thank you. It is appreciated. this is where I leave it off. Next time, take care, have fun. Later, skaters.